Hi everybody, I have the China Glaze Spring 2014 City Flourish collection to swatch for you today. I'm going to be doing live application. I'm going to do 2 coats of each color so you can see how they apply. And then at the end I'll let you know what my top picks are. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the swatches. We are going to start out with the lightest pinks and the orange shade in here. So starting out with the beigey shimmer. This one's called Don't Honk Your Thorn. And all of these are pretty much just fine with just 2 coats. Okay, let's move on to the orange. This is Metropolitan 10. So it shows up pretty bright here in the camera, it looks like, but it's kind of, I mean, it's still bright, but it's kind of like a subdued yellow-orange. And these are all cream finishes, and only a few of them have just a little bit of shimmer in them. But for the most part, they're all cream. Okay, let's move on to the lightest pink. This is called Spring in My Step. So it's a really pale pink. Still a cream. It's kind of a ballet slipper pink. Okay, so these are all 1 coat, and then I'm going to come back and show you the second coat. And then last in the first group, we have Pedal to the Metal, which is kind of like it's like bordering on neon for a really light pink. This one has a little bit of a thicker formula. Alright, so let's go back and do a second coat. Okay, so here it is up close. So that's 2 coats of each. Okay, so you have there from the lightest one, you have Don't Honk Your Thorn, then you have Metropolitan 10, and then you have Spring in My Step is on the ring finger, and then the bright one there is Pedal to the Metal. Okay, so this is 2 coats, and as you can see, some of them are a little bit streaky still on 2 coats, and maybe take a little bit more careful application. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do the next set of 4. First up, we have this really bright, I mean, it's so close to being a neon. You could probably classify it as a neon, but it has this cream formula, and it's called Thistle Do Nicely, excuse me. It's just a medium pink, and I would say it's leaning a little bit coral. So as with last time, I'll show you 1 coat, and then I'll come back and do a second. So there's that one. And then this one is called Peonies and Park Avenue. And it's also close to being a neon. This one is a little bit more, this one is, it's like a little bit more purple based, it looks to me. A little bit more fuchsia. There's 1 coat of that. And then this one is another one that has shimmer in it, and it's called Strike a Rose. All those pinks are starting to blend together. Lots of pinks in this collection, which makes sense because it's a floral spring collection, but still lots of pinks. If you aren't a pink lover, you might just want to pick one favorite out of the bunch. Alright, so I wouldn't call this one neon, even though it is still bright. But it is more of a dusty rose shade, and it has a little bit of shimmer. It's just like a bright rose. Okay, so there's 1 of that. And I'm going to throw in here this aqua color, and it is at Vase Value, and it's like a really whitened aqua. Let me show you 1 of that. drying matte. At least these first two are drying matte. I'm not sure what the second ones are gonna do. Let's get the second coat on there. All right, so here's 2 coats of each. They all look pretty good with 2 coats. The aqua and maybe the first one here could probably do a 3rd coat, but you could still get away with just the 2. So let me run through them again. The first one, that was This'll Do Nicely over here. And then we had this more fuchsia, Peonies in Park Avenue. And then we had Strike a Rose. And then the last one was At Vase Value. All right, one more set. Be right back. All right, so here are the last 4 colors of the collection. These are gonna be the purples and then the bright green at the end. So this one is called In a Lily Bit. And 1 coat, looks like. This is a really whitened, light purple. All right, so the next lightest purple is called Lotus Begin. And 1 coat looks like here. This one is a really pleasant color. I love purple anyway, but that one's really pleasing. Okay, and then this one's called What a Pansy. Really fun name. This one's the deepest that the purples go here in this collection. I also really like this one. A leaning blue. It's like almost a light indigo, I would say. All right, and then for a splash of color here, we have, this one is called Grass is Lime Greener. I'm not sure how that makes much sense, but that's the name of it, and it really is bright. It's like China Glaze was ready for neons already. They're already ready for summer. I don't know. Not quite ready for neons yet. That one has kind of a watery formula that might need to be shaken up quite a bit. All right, so I'm gonna get the second coat on here for you. All right, so here we have 2 coats, and these ones are all pretty good formula-wise. The first one was In a Lily Bit right here. Then we had Lotus Begin. The darkest purple there is What a Pansy, and then the green is The Grass is Lime Greener. All right, and that was the final 4. All right, so here are my top picks from the collection. Out of all the pinks, the only one that is really, well, my favorite out of all the pinks was the more subdued one, the Strike a Rose, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. The rest of them are just either the pale one, I didn't really love the formula, and I'm not quite ready for neons yet, so that's my pick as far as the pinks. I really did like this beige. I do love a good clean beige, and this one has a little bit of shimmer, so that's nice. That changes it up a bit. And then the purples, I loved all the purples. I thought they were great. I can never have enough purple polish, or I should say I can never have too much purple. I always am gonna love the purples. So, and the green and blue, the orange I didn't care for. The green and blue, or the aqua, they were nice and they were like a nice surprise, but the formula wasn't nice enough for me to rate them at the top really, and I'm just not ready for, I'm just not ready for the neons yet. So these are my picks, and probably from, here's the top favorite, and then like that. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Bye!